DDoS, right? It's like snacks.
Snacks, yeah.
And I'm not gonna name names, but yeah.
And speaking of which, meantime, we got it's going live here, and we have a really nice knife on Kenton, and knife round is live. Setting up a nice angle here. I noticed, like, watching all the Indian teams go for knife rounds, they really don't have a plan. There's one thing I've noticed about Indian teams: they just rush in YOLO and they get decimated. And that's exactly what
I noticed that
here.
I noticed that from Go. Like people like actually have like slight variations of knife strats.
I really like the box
serious.
seminar. I really like the box seminar strat in Inferno. Like they had a run boost
God.
thing. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I hope to do that. I really hope to do that at Katowice. I really hope to do that at Katowice.
Maybe.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going live here. LJP taking the knife run very, very easily. And Brutality, though, they're going. Oh, this looks like a
5 armor buy.
5 armor buy. So, and they're not pushing in anywhere.
And they're splitting up.
Yeah, this is very, very strange. And Venom going all the way over to Doors, Kundia, and Mains. Daduk just roaming around. Oh, but the bomb has been spotted by Darkus. And Darkus, he should fall back. He's got his teammate to back him up. I think that's Kerbal with him over there in B side. But they have spotted the bomb, so maybe that was a plan. Making sure the bomb spotted and getting them to rotate.
I like this little setup LJP have. They're playing heavy mid.
Complete mid.
As I said, Kenton takes out Venom on the squeaky.
And Nameless taking
Nameless
out Kundia.
takes out.
Kundia and Systemx duking it out with a man in vent, but nope, he's gonna go down easy, takes his head off. It's now a 1v5 and the pistol run falling apart for Brutality. I really don't know what they had planned there, honestly. I mean, 5 armor buy and then just splitting up. I really thought they were gonna go for a YOLO rush or something.
Yeah, stick together, the Glock train.
The Glock train, I mean, it's still effective. It's not exactly, rocket science, but it's pretty effective if you pull it off right. And now, once again, the very Indian thing you notice here. I've noticed many of the Southeast Asian teams that prefer to play it safe when it comes to eco rounds. Like maybe buy a P250, but generally go for a full eco. But you can see it now. Now they're going for the Rec 9 push coming in, but no, it's slowing down at A mains.
It's an interesting buy. You got 1 Deagle, 3 Tech 9s and 1 CZ.
And I've seen Daduk, his name is A-Star, you might remember him. I think you're a fanboy of him. Yeah, that's A-Star, and I've seen him do some crazy stuff with the Deagle, so... But already...
Interesting to note that they haven't bought any nades as well.
Considering if you're going to go for an armor buy, you might as well go for a head armor buy, because you're going to face off against FAMASas and M4s.
This A-side's going to be so hard to take back with no smokes.
And it is a complete slaughter fest here at A side. Couldn't be able to get one, but he's not going to last long, as that force buy going to be completely ineffectual. Just getting 1 frag on Kenton, but he should be alright. Rest of his team having enough money to play with. And now a full eco coming in from the Indians, and Kerbal is still holding on to that SMG. He could do some major damage.
He knows they're going to be eco.
Yeah, he could pick up some pretty easy kills here if he goes for a flank or a push here. But the Indians, they are going to go again for the A play. They're going to go for the A play. They're going to flash out and rush out through the smoke. A Nameless hero. The nade taking 1 down, and he sprays down and gets a double kill. And it's going to be a complete shut down over an A side, and Daduk, the last one alive, he's not going to last much more longer. And yeah, a pretty good rounds coming in for LJP. They have built up a pretty decent economy as well, not losing many men in the process. I think they just lost 1 man in the second round.
Yeah, they've only got 1 death on Kenton. He's on A side.
I think my phone's right now. Just hold on. Alright, so here we go. The first buy round coming in for the Indians, and they are trying to contest mid control. No, not really. The smoke holding them back, and Darkus already in vents here. I like how the Hong Kong team are playing. Very, very aggressive. And A-Star pushing in all alone without checking that corner or checking vent. And look at Darkus getting a nice double kill. He's gonna fall back. And it's gonna get taken down with Venom though, but already a man to the good here for LJP. They know there's a man in sight. Oh! Kundia turning away and Kerbal punishing him for that. But it is to make that a 1v3 situation all in SMX. Can he clutches for his team? This gets one, but gonna get taken down by Kenton. And the first buyer on Brutality getting ruthlessly shut down for the Hong Kong team. So looking very, very good.
That was a very fast retake from LGP.
Exactly.
Went, we took 3 vents quick.
And that's because of Darkest pushing into vent. He got a double kill and he got all the information he needed. And I think he spotted the bomb as well, if I'm not wrong, when he fell down from vent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much was all the information they needed. And now, once again, Tech9 buys a CZ, a Deagle, but no armor this time around. And they're going for the boost here, so...
I like this.
But Darkest takes out Kundia, and they got Kenton and ADC. Look at the mid hole coming in. Guy in vent, 2 guys in there, the mid white box. I don't know what you call that in Australia.
Coil.
Okay, and this is looking pretty bad here. Dark is getting a nice triple kill, although it was all pretty much eco frags, but eco frags are not. It's
I like that Brutal had a idea on that eco round.
had a
ended
what?
up paying off.
Had a what?
They had an idea.
Oh yeah, they did.
To boost multiple members up on the normal boost.
That could have worked out, but the lack of any flashes and smokes, and of course they were going eco for the buy here, and now finally we see the second full buy coming out from Brutality, and
we have an AWP on Amor Junior.
Namor, what's he gonna
Are
go?
they gonna boost him?
No, he's trying to go
he's
for the
gonna pick
B,
B.
but he's gonna get smoked off, and look at Darkest. He's like running around over at mid, just mixing it up. And I look at the hole coming from ADC now. He's got a great position at that cubby area, right below the. But Dedek opening things up here at A side, and already Darkest and Kenton in position.
Oh, they fuck up the molly boost. Well, the molly to the vent.
But that should be alright. No one there, and Brutality. Finally taking things a little slow here, and they haven't committed yet. Oh! A-Star opening things up with a nice double kill. Is he going to get a triple? No, he's not. It's Kerbal and Darkest reply back with a frag of their own. It's a 3v3 situation, and Amor is so low on health here, but SMX, the last man standing, Kerbal, gets headhunted. What a round of Brutality. They are back here with the bang, losing. Oh, Amor and SMX are at 6 HP and 2 HP respectively, so... It was much closer than it looked like, but yeah, losing just 2 men in the process. But look at the money on LJP. They barely lost any men in the rounds to which they won, so easily able to buy up. And even if they do lose this round, they should be able to buy up again. So
and very important round for Brutal coming up. But they're going to be eco.
But the mid play once again, 3 men push from LJP, taking complete mid control, pushing up Darkest over the vent, and then. ADC holding over there at white boxes while Kenton is over there in near the barrels or under the ladder.
They're going for the molly again to vent. See if you can do it.
Darkest not gonna. Oh, yep, he's gonna. Oh, nice
Good
play
communication coming in.
Great communication. Brutality, Amor holding there, and I think Brutality, even though they got slaughtered in their eco rounds, they now have an inkling of how LJP are setting up in mid. They know that
ADC's just retook his position in the vent,
and they're not going to expect it. But he got spotted out there by Kundia, if I'm not wrong. And ADC should be falling. No, it's not going to fall back. He's still in vent. They know there's a man in vent. But Venom's going to walk in. He takes down Kerbal. Nice cover coming in from Deduk, but he's going to get taken up by ADC. But that was a good read from Brutality onto LJP here. But the bomb...
Are they going for the fake?
They're going for the A. It's going to be an A play coming in. A nameless hero. He not able to take an SMS. SMX just crouch peeking out there. He is on 12 HP though, but it's a 4v2 situation. And Kenton, he's the man with the health and armor here. And he's got to make a pretty big play. He spots a man, but nope. He's going to get taken out by Kundia. Last man standing. ADC is not going to do much as he gets taken out by Venom waiting over there at CT mid. And it's going to be a very important round for Brutality. A very, very important round, making it 5-2 here. And LJP, they could potentially buy it. It's $9,000 in Kenton. Yes, he is going to drop for his teammates.
Yeah, they will.
They will. They know they got to shut on Brutality right now, or else Brutality, they are building up a pretty substantial economy as well. About $6,000 in 3 of their players. And if they take this round, they could potentially take the 4th round as well. And that's going to be tricky for LJP. Because please do bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is the more favored CT side here on cash. So Darkus, again, mixing things up. Very aggressive player. Very, very aggressive player now. And he is holding really aggressive at B, where he has 2 players slowly crawling up. And A-Star, oh, A-Star taking on Darkus, a nice flash coming from his teammate, but then Kerbal replies back with a refrag onto him. But they know now there is a man there, just one man there. Kerbal, he's in a very aggressive position. Inventor, oh, he gets taken down by SMX, and B side is wide open here, but already we have ADC coming up from top. He spots one, takes down Amor Jr. at the 3v3 situation here. But meanwhile, Venom takes on Nameless, Kendon takes on Kundia, 2v2. Fair trades all around, and the bomb is dropped there. The bomb is dropped near CD spawn, and SMX pushes through, takes one down. He doesn't spot ADC, but it's going to be Venom takes it down. A nice round coming out from Brutality there, although it did look pretty close. It was 3v3 situation at one point, but then Brutality taking it, and finally LastJigsawPuzzle are going to be forced to go for the eco here.
I was expecting JP to take that round convincingly, being the bomb was down in spawn.
And yeah, they kind of, it was a 2v2. I really don't know why they held so aggressively. I think
there was no smokes going down when they retook, which was interesting to note. And they're going straight out mid here.
And ADC, they haven't spotted him. ADC, oh, they've done Brutality. This could be so bad for them. ADC, amazing play coming out, just hiding there in sandbags with the P2000 staying alive. Oh, could be bad for the T's here. Look at it, all 4 CTs pushing in from back, and they have the hands on an AK as well, on Darkus picking it up. Darkus takes one down. He's going to get taken down by the Duke though, and it's a 2v2 situation. It shouldn't have been a 2v2 situation of Brutality. Little careless play for them, not checking that spot over in sandbags. And will this cost them the round? Is the question. It's a 2v2 situation, and full health. Couple of mollies on LJP. They could molly the side and push out Amor, and Amor is going to get forced out of that corner of his. And the Duke and Amor. Kenton peeks out. Amor missing a shot, very uncharacteristic from him. But then the Duke and Amor getting these 2 frags almost simultaneously, and that could have gone either way. That was pretty risky for Brutality, but they managed to take it.
Very good eco coming in from OJP, but taking out 3 members.
Indeed, and somehow not Amor on $8,000, but the rest of them, they managed to cut down their money substantially, and that was all down to I really feel that was Brutality just being careless over at mid, not spotting the man in the sandbag. So 5-4, yeah. 5-4 here, and LJP, they need to definitely win this round. Because from what I've seen of Brutality on the CT side, they are a very intimidating team on the CD side, especially at Cash and Mirage. So I don't know if LJP have done their homework, if they've seen how Brutality play here, but ooh, Dedu getting tagged on 20 HP, and look at Darkus's position here, very, very aggressive at mid, pushed up.
Look at Nameless Hero's position above Squeaky. I've never seen somebody play like that.
Oh, but SMS taking on
the boxes.
Oh, that's an interesting position. I think I've seen this a couple of times in matchmaking, but never have I seen Amor gonna get spotted, he gets taken down, but Venom takes his head off, but not before he gets damaged substantially. Kenton taking out Kundia, and he's gonna get pushed back. A 3v3 situation, but this is advantage LJP here, and they do have...
Kenton has to hold this side. Good mollies coming in from Brutals here and taking the A side.
And for
talking about it before they take this side.
And they still haven't pushed in, and Venom's gonna peek out, gonna get taken down. The bomb is gonna be down here. SMX gotta do some huge work here, and it's already, it's gonna get taken down. It's the last man, and that was LJP shutting it down over at A side. I think Brutality could have, they knew there was one man there. They should have, I know they were kind of low, a couple of the players, but probably should have pushed in a little bit more aggressively, I feel.
Together, because like I noticed one team member was watching A main already, expecting a fast flank.
And then letting the guy with with the C4 who also was in 20 HP pushing in, I mean like peeking in to site was not really the greatest of ideas. But it is 6-4 here, and we still don't know how this map is gonna play out. It's still pretty early here. Kerbal with the op inside of B side, and he is gonna be duking it out here with Amor. But Deduk opening things up. Amor getting a frag on ADC, but Kerbal replies back with a frag of his own. He could equal things up here if he gets a second one. He does get a second kill. A 2v2 situation. Kerbal going huge here. Gets a triple kill, but SMX shuts him down. And it's all on Nameless Hero right now, who is slowly walking up. He has pushed A main and coming in from TB. From the T side of the T entrance to B. And the bomb is going to go down here. Safe plant coming in.
And they know where he is now. Venom pushing CT spawn.
Venom has every clue, and I don't know why SMX is still marking there. Oh, he spots him there, sprays, taking down 10 HP, and Nameless Hero no damage, and ooh, a bad NATO coming in from Nameless Hero. But Venom, he just got to keep quiet, just let his teammate bait the man out, and they should be able to take this round. But Nameless Hero, I think he spotted Venom out as well, and SMX playing that perfectly. Just trying to bait him out. Well played, and that was a valiant effort coming out from Kerbal. A triple kill. I mean, a nice effort coming out from him, but then the rest of his teammates not able to get a single frag amongst themselves, and that is going to be disaster for LastJigsawPuzzle, because now they're going to go for the eco, and Brutality have an opportunity to find a tie of the scores of 6-6 here, and
this comeback
is real. But Kerbal. Ooh, with the scout, manages to tag down Deduk, but Deduk replies back with the headshot. But meantime, Darkus taking down SMX with the CZ. Even though the CZ has been nerfed, it's still quite deadly in the right hands. Uh-oh, Deduk in a very precarious situation there. He's got to run away. He's just on 12 HP, and they're still fighting it out there. And he manages to take on Darkus, and ADC meanwhile getting shut down by Amor. It's the last man standing. That's Kenton, who has a scout. And he is going to get his head ripped off by Deduk. Nice triple kill coming from Deduk on the eco.
6-0 coming here for Brutal on T side. Really good. That's so good.
And if you just look up, just press Q and look up the how the rounds have been. LJP started a really strong, flawless pistol round, winning 5 rounds at a stretch, and in Brutality, winning 4 at a stretch. The 10th round going to LJP, and then 2 more rounds of Brutality, not letting up. I mean, this is. And that's the thing I've noticed about this team. They start off pretty shaky, and then they somehow seem to bring it back in the first half.
Get a good feel of how a team's playing.
Exactly, and bring it back on the first half. But Darkus, a nice double kill coming from Darkus. Couldn't replies back with a frag of his own. And the bomb is dropped. The bomb is dropped at mid. In no man's land.
I like this idea of OJP to go aggressive. If there's one round to go aggressive and change it up, it's this round.
And it is going to be a very good round coming from LJP finally, shutting down Brutality, making 7-6. But Brutality, would they be happy with 6 rounds here on board? I mean, it's not. This map isn't nuke. It's not nuke. So there's always a possibility that with some very well executed strats on the T side, LJP can definitely bring it back as well. So
if they can bring out these last 2 rounds, I'd be happy with that.
9-6.
Especially with the way this match started, yeah.
They should definitely be.
And if you noticed that OJP stopped putting so much presence on mid control, because Brutal was just giving it to them, pretty much.
And that's actually giving them a lot of information.
A lot more.
That's giving them a lot of information, actually. But there's now only one man B side, and he is going to get spotted by Venom, but it's Amor takes him down to B side. It's wide open here. Dedu getting a frag on Kenton. SMX getting a frag of his own as well. And this is falling apart, ladies and gentlemen, for LJP. And that was a flawless round coming in Brutality.
Just winning their one-on-ones. Like all the majority of the engagements was one-on-ones.
I didn't expect that. I mean, they didn't lose a man in the process. They just rushed into B. They left mid. They left A. There was just one guy lurking near A mains, and now LJP their economy is in tatters. complete freaking tatters. As two players with pistols, a CZ and a 5.7 for Mars, and just a couple of M4s to play with, and Brutality.
I would take a gamble on this round.
Stack aside.
JP.
But Darkest,
yeah.
That's the first, but it gets taken down by Amor, and Kundia gets a frag on the ADC here, and it looks like.
But the bomb's left over at B, and they've got highway control.
They can go anywhere they want here. Nameless though, Nameless hero.
Out.
SMX with a headshot at a 5.7. A 3v3 here, still doable for LJP, but Venom says nope. It takes on Nameless, and it's a man to the good here for Brutality. And
look at Kenton, you can hear him running back to A.
And Kerbal still lurking on truck. He takes on Venom. Oh, Kenton doing great work here, and a nice triple kill.
Oh my god.
A double kill, I'm sorry.
What a shot.
That was triple kill, yeah, that was a triple kill coming out from Kenton. And,
yeah.
And 9.6 is very different from 8.7, ladies and gentlemen, and I just got disconnected there. I'm just going to try and reconnecting again. The first half change. And it is going to be 8-7 to Brutality. I think they should be pretty happy, and I think in the end they should be pretty happy as well. LJP, it could have gone 9-6 to Brutality, so taking it to 8-7, it's a much better scoreline. And was it 8-7 to Brutality, to Brutals? It was, yeah.
Yeah, they picked up last time because the AJP was in a crap pie.
Oh yeah, and
oh no, it's
no, LJP.
My apologies.
Won the last round. Yeah, it is 8-7.
Yeah,
it is 8-7 to LJP.
Like a goldfish, short-term memory.
But 8-7, Brutality should be pretty happy about it. And LJP, they need to win a pistol. That goes without saying. And then they got to fight back. Brutality though. Let's see what they do here. The T pistol run was. It pretty much defied logic, in my honest opinion.
Yeah. And they got it's gonna be, there's like an A play.
It looks like it's an A play. Yep.
With one man boosted over.
2 smokes. So I'm assuming they're just gonna smoke off short and
the default spots.
The default spots, and the smokes.
And ADC is gonna backstab in mid, I assume.
He's got a nice position, and there they go.
Like this.
They're in it. They're in the side already. But look at Venom coming in. Oh, he got taken up by ADC. A nice play from ADC, just holding there. But SMX still alive there. Oh, amazing play from SMX, but he gets taken up by Nameless Hero. Nameless Hero getting a double kill of its own. It's Kundia and Amor, a 2v2 situation, and ADC is coming in from short. He takes on Kundia. It's the last man standing. It's Amor. He's tapping over his USP, but taking on 24 HP. He's got no armor to play with as well. And LJP just got to play this safe, and they got the run. And it's going to be ADC who takes the last kill, a triple kill from him, and a double kill from Nameless Hero. And that is going to be the pistol round to LastJigsawPuzzle. They definitely needed that, and now begins the comeback. But then Brutality, are they going to do something crazy like we've seen them do earlier, like the full armor pistol buy, or? Yep.
Actually, to note that, like, I'm actually not a fan of actually buying on second round, for only in particular the map cache.
It really works out. Ooh, Kundia tags down Kerbal. Let's see. I mean, let's check it out here, because Amor takes on Nameless Hero. ADC is Kerbal and Kenton so low in health. Venom takes on ADC here, and is this falling apart for them? Is it falling apart for the Hong Kong team? This still is a 3v3 situation, but Kerbal and Kenton, you could throw a coin onto them and they're just gonna die here. SMX, a great angle here. He hears him going A, and he should be passing on information to the rest of his team, but LJP, they are going to go for the boost, and boosting up Darkest, who is the only man with any health on, but Kenton takes on SMS.
MX6 can't take out Kenton, he's like 10 HP. It's massive.
He should have got that, but... and of course, Brutality have no idea what the health Kenton and Kerbal are on. They know they're pretty low, but not like that low. And Kundia, are they going to double back all the way to B? No, they're not. They're slowly walking out mid here. They're slowly walking out mid. Darkest, Kerbal, and Kenton, all three sticking together. They know this is really risky. It's all down to Darkest to really get the frags here, because the rest of his team are on life support. Venom with a CZ.
Holding the tightest angle. It's very good position.
And he hears him. He hears him.
No, he has a CZ.
And he hears him coming in. He's already called his teammate frag about. Venom looking the wrong way, not able to take even one man down. And Kundia with the scout. If you knew the hell these guys are, he would definitely go in and at least try to take the guns away from them, which would be a pretty good eco round if you ask me, because we had, I think, 2 guys buying up. It was Venom and Kundia who bought up, while a Deagle and Daduk and SMX and Amor went for a full eco. So
I assume MSX and ML are the AWPers of the team. I'm assuming they're going for the double AWP setup eventually. Maybe?
Possibly. That's what I feel. And I don't know why they're going for the hunt here. Why would they go for the hunt when you're so low on health and you're throwing away your weapons? Darkus takes on Kundia, but a pretty good eco run, I would say, for Brutality. Just got eco once more. And
taking out 3 members.
Taking out 3 members, and it's Kerbal, the guy who lived. He had an SMG, so it's not even an AK he saved. So just 1 AK and the SMG saved on to the for the Hong Kong team. In the meantime, Brutality taking out a few P250s here, and SMX with the 5.7 seems to prefer that gun. And once more, they're going for the mid control play. Very different play styles coming out here from from these 2 teams. Daduk though replying back with a frag of his own in the ADC. SMX gets a frag as well, but Nameless Hero takes him down. It's a 3v3 situation here already. A lot of damage being inflicted onto LJP by the Indians, but the SMG doing great work against the unarmored Brutality players, and it's all down to Kundia, who shouldn't last much more longer, as he's going to get taken up a Nameless Hero. A quad kill coming out from him with the SMG, the UMP 45 or UMP, and there we go. The full buy coming out here. An op on Amor Jr. And let's see where he sets that up. But he's got a pretty good spawn. He could potentially go for the for a B pick. But I wonder, are they going to contest mid? They haven't contested mid at all so far. Brutality, from what I've on the T side at least, barely. And now we have 4 players from LJP. They are setting up for the smokes here, and it's Venom and I think SMX. I'm sorry, I think that's it's SMX who is deep in quads here. He takes 1 man down. Dark is getting a double kill, but SMX replies back with a frag of his own. Ooh, gets a nice double kill, but gets taken out by Darkus. It's a 2v3 situation here, and Amor missing the shot. He's duking up an ADC. He gets a frag, and Kundia still alive there. They have no clue where he is. Kundia sprays, takes 1 man down. It's a 1v1 situation, but Kerbal peeks out here, and it's a 1v1 situation. Amor versus Kerbal, both. Well, they were on full HP, but now Amor getting naded down by Kerbal. Amor, I think he knows where the other player is. He spots him, and he takes him down. And Amor just on 10 HP. A tight round. Doesn't have a kit, but he should have more than sufficient time to get a defuse. And finally, Brutality on the first buy round, they bring it back, and it is going to be 8-11 here. Still in favor of LastJigsawPuzzle, but Brutality winning their first buy round, and that is going to be quite important for them. And LJP, they should be easily able to buy up though. Getting the bomb down, I think,
yeah,
2 rounds.
This is the bomb down, yeah.
And
I wonder if they're going to do the A play again.
It almost worked out for them. I think it was SMX getting a nice double kill.
1v1.
Yeah, and it's still it's still very much favoring LJP because they do have 5 AKs, just a Galil there, and meanwhile for them they got a couple of FAMASs. But of course it's the CT sites.
And they're doing it again.
They're doing it again. It's worked out for them. It's worked out for them, and they should keep trying it till it starts working out. But Daduk getting drawn out. The smoke's coming in. SMX is in a very different position this time around. And there we go. Already the bomb is in
the fast rotation coming in from Brutal this time.
But we do
have got 3 members on the side.
And already the bomb is down. Daduk getting a frag. Venom, but Nameless Hero replying back with 2 frags of his own. And we do have... Oh, Nameless Hero getting a nice triple kill here. And it's going to be down to Kundia and Amor. Amor on top there. He's just waiting for his team. And oh, gets his head ripped off by Darkus. And it's all down to Kundia, who is going to get destroyed over there in truck. So Nameless Hero and Darkus.
Darkus putting in the work. She's sitting at 21 for 11 deaths.
And like I said, I mean, before we started the game, I was saying that Darkus is the one player I know in this team. And now we know why. 21 frags.
What are these avatars? Just.
It's Hong Kong, alright, it's Hong Kong. At least it's not Japanese. But I love the Japanese avatars. But now Brutality on their eco round, just a 5-7 on Kundia, and they are so broke for money. And this, if Jigsaw LJP win this round, they set themselves up in a very nice position here. So Brutality, even though they won 7 rounds on the T side, they're being shown that that may or may not be enough, as LJP are doing really well here on the CD side. But meanwhile, Daduke getting a frag with the Deagle, getting a nice double kill, 2 headshots coming in from him. And this guy is doing massive damage, a triple kill coming from Daduke. It finally gets shut down by Kerbal. And for those of you who's like, who the hell is Daduke? Is a new member? That's A-Star, ladies and gentlemen. And that guy is absolutely nuts. But then Kerbal still alive there. He takes down SMX, the last man standing. Amor, he takes one down. Topping out his USP here, it's ADC. Ooh, the nade coming out, not doing much damage. It's Amor who takes the clutch round. Sorry, takes the clutch, a 2v2 with the USP, no armor, nothing, and I don't know how Brutality won that round.
Wow. That was a bit of sloppy execution from
LJP, yeah.
LJP. Because like they were looking different ways. Like just have one member run out and like just have people swarm the site where you can pick them off.
But
you know they're going to be a hard eco.
And they did it so well the past couple of times.
Yeah, they did.
And I don't know what happened there, but you can't take away anything from A-Star. A nice triple kill coming in with the Deagle.
That was huge.
That was huge. 2 headshots, a triple, and then finally I think it was Kundia with the USB getting that clutch. So great work coming out from Brutality Plays on a full complete eco, which is going to force LJP right now to go for kind of a mixed eco. They do have Darkest with the AK because he does have the money, but I don't know why ADC. Yeah, he does have an AK, but I don't know why ADC.
Yeah, he does. Okay.
Why ADC?
I actually like this call, but yeah, apart from ADC having like no money,
they do have. They are going with the A play again, but now they have once again just 3 players. They're Kundia pushing in as well, and it's going to be Daduke who opens things up. Great work from him the previous round, and SMX breakdown gets one. It's going to get shut down by Kenton. Please do bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that this isn't an eco round as such for LJP. They have bought up here, at least on a couple of players, but already doing massive damage. But his Darkest, this man is a monster. He's still alive. He's still got full health, almost full health, and the AK to play with. And he's going to spray, takes down one. He's going to get a second. No, he's not. As Kundia comes out, waltzing off around the corner and takes him down. It's 10-12 in Brutality, but losing 3 men in the process. So they should be easily able to drop a gun on a couple of the players, but like I said, LJP doing great work, kind of like keeping a ceiling on Brutality's economy, not really making them run away with enough money to keep buying at the women fancy. Now 10-12 here, and what are LJP gonna do? They did get
fast mid,
but
they
already
put up the wall of smokes in mid.
But Kundia already
take it fast.
He gets one. Not able to get a second as Darkest takes him down, and Venom, really aggressive positioning coming in from him. But then he's going to fall back down the flashbang. Not really going to flash anyone. But Amor gets a frag onto Kenton, but he's going to get shut down by Kerbal there. And who is in B side? There's no one in B. B is wide open here. And SMX he's just gonna jump out of this. What the hell was that? That, ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't even a kamikaze attack. At least when a kamikaze, you have a plan in mind, you have a bomb on you, but that was just suicide.
And they don't have a smoke to cross lower. They have to use the manpower to cross.
Oh, and Venom, a great flag for Venom, but Daduke getting taken down, and Brutality. I think they really, really misplayed that round.
Oh, they over-rotated.
And SMX was just dropping down from top from rafters through the smoke. I mean, possibly some wrong communication, because I don't really think he'd do that if he knew there was a man, like B-side was wide open. So I guess some miscommunication coming out. But LJP now, they're going to stick with their bread and butter, the A-side smoke play. But Brutality, we've seen
Titan? Fuzzy of Titan, man.
I think they're pretty much channeling existence right now.
Channeling existence, yeah.
But
I would like to see a boost here or something. Well, they are going to boost.
They are going to boost. And look at Daduke. Oh, he's going to get taken
All
down.
the information.
But is the information enough as the 3 men are going to get shut down? Amor is far, far away, and Venom, the lone man with USB, is going to push in, going to get taken down, and that should be a flawless start coming in for LJP here. Brutality getting shut down, not able to get a single frag as well, and 14-10, 1 round away for LJP for their for match point, and 2 rounds to take the win. But Brutality now, it's do or die here. It is do or die. They lose this round, and it's pretty much GG. They're not gonna have any money whatsoever to play with after this.
And that ace chat, working, coming down to the wire almost every round, or just winning the round flawlessly to a degree.
And I really feel I've seen Brutality play earlier, and they have always been able to adapt. But right now, they should kind of mix things up and probably change the setup or something. They should have gone for a gamble earlier on when they had some rounds in hand.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're unable to figure something out.
I would like to see maybe a boost over earlier in mid, or like stack a site 3 people to 4.
That's what LJP did on their CD side. But look at the play coming out from LJP. They tried the better bread and butter, but they're like, you know what, screw that. Let's fake it, and they have pushed it in.
It's a very good call.
Very good call. Kundia, though, holding there, is standing in the molly. Pushes up, picks up the AK. Is he going to survive? No. Kenton and Crubble get a frag apiece. Venom replies back with a frag of his own. The B side is wide open, though the bomb is going to go down. And a nade from Crubble taking on Venom. A 2v3 situation, I'm sorry. And A-Star, Deduk, he spots 1 man there, and he's going to announce it over to his teammate, and SMX, as you know, Deduk just pushing in, but Kerbal able to take him down. A clutch situation. SMX not going to live, and ladies and gentlemen, this looks like I can hear the death bells tolling here for the Indians, as LJP are on map at match point here, and the money is dreadful, absolutely dreadful for Brutality.
But if Scout.
But we've seen them do some crazy stuff. Yeah, so you can count them out.
It works out for them.
And
I wonder what the Scout's gonna go. Probably B.
Yep, it's gonna go B. Gonna go for the early pick, but there's not gonna be anyone B, as LJP are. They know the money is screwed for Brutality, and they've been doing this A play so many times that every time they do the smokes Brutality, like, okay, they're coming in, let's go. And now, and the previous round, they just went for the easy fake over to B. So
yeah, to get that 15 round, secure it.
But now it's not a fake. It's not a fake. They got to push in here. 4 men already. ADC lurking around
slow
mid.
Down from the flashes.
But then we got 4 men. There are 4 men of Brutality inside the site, and ADC just lurking around mid. He's lurking around mid. Where is he gonna get spotted? Could be a nice flash, but he gets taken down. Dedu gets 1. Venom gets 1. Fair trade so far around. Venom dropping his gun, picks up the deagle though. SMX and Venom get a frag apiece. Venom has got a lot of shots. No, he doesn't. It's a 1v2 situation here. All down to Amor, who's got a scout. Manages to hand on ADC. But ADC looking the wrong way. Didn't he hear the sound? No, he doesn't. It's gonna be Darkest and ADC against Amor Jr. here and Akash More, which is his full name. He's got to play huge for his team here. Takes out the 5-7, spots a man on top, not able to take him down, and it is going to be GG being called there. And LJP take that game 16-10. Although, to be very honest, quite a few rounds that could have been much more closer scoreline, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.